Hi everyone! Today we're going to take a look at the best wireless keyboards in the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our top 7 best picks, and we'll talk about what you look for before buying a wireless keyboard. You can find links to all of the products we've mentioned in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Razer Blackwidow V3 Pro. The Razer Blackwidow V3 Pro is our favorite wireless keyboard for gaming because it offers you a full-size, full-height mechanical switch experience, plus all the features you'd expect in a premium gaming clacker. That includes high-end double-shot abs, plastic keycaps that felt good during testing and looked good too, resisting smudges notably better than rivals, and the keyboard's aluminum top plate. You also get a cozy, plush leatherette magnetic wrist rest and 4 onboard memory profiles. Unfortunately, you'll need the software to use any RGB besides the 7 effects stored in the keyboard's memory. And there are no macro keys, like the Logitech 915 Lightspeed on this page. Its top rival offers. The Blackwidow V3 Pro can connect with a wireless dongle via its included charging cable or through Bluetooth, which lets it pair with up to 3 additional PCS. Battery life varies based on backlight brightness and effect but can range from 525 hours with lighting and reach 192 hours without. And at 3% battery life, the Blackwidow V2 Pro can get wonky, with delays in registering key presses and issues with the software finding it. But ultimately, the Blackwidow V3 Pro delivers everything you'd expect from an expensive, top-of-the-line gaming keyboard, except a mandatory cable. There's also a newer Blackwidow V3 mini model, although it doesn't bring as much to the table for its price as its larger sibling. For more gaming recommendations, with or without cables, see our best gaming keyboards page. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Redragon K596 Vishnu. Redragon isn't exactly a well-known gaming brand in the US, but it's hard to argue with the $70 price of the K596 Vishnu. This 2.4 GHz wireless gaming keyboard packs RGB, dedicated macro and media keys, a metal volume rocker, linear switches, and even a wrist rest, albeit a hard plastic one, all into a tankless package. And that's at well less than half the price of the more well-known competition. The K596 Vishnu also feels solid and was comfortable to use while gaming and typing, although the plastic used for the shell does look a bit cheap. There's also some funkiness going on with the design, like the fact that phone fade are labeled as secondary media controls, despite there also being a bank of dedicated media buttons directly to their right. The second bank of programmable G keys are also oddly narrow and jammed up, and there are light bars on either side of the keyboard that, while look cool, are only going to drain your battery faster while you're gaming without the USB-C cable plugged in. You can turn these off by hitting FN and the pause button repeatedly, but that's a pain. The extra lights should default to only turning on when the keyboard is plugged in via a cable. The Vishnu is also heavier than competing wireless keyboards. Still, despite its oddities and minor flaws, this is one heck of a keyboard for $70. When you consider Logitech's 915 TKL cost more than 3 times as much and doesn't include a wrist rest. If you're after a compact, colorful wireless gaming keyboard on a budget, the K596 Vishnu easily earns a top spot in the pantheon. The number 3 position is held by Logitech 915 Lightspeed. The Logitech 915 Lightspeed delivers a fantastic combo of error-free typing, speed, and comfort. It looks smart and mature in a way that very few gaming peripherals are able to put off, and short of a wrist rest, it's replete with anything you could ask of a keyboard. Razer and Corsair offer slightly cheaper high-end boards by comparison, but for those who secretly miss the stability of the old membrane days, this low-profile keyboard is a dream come true. And for those looking for something similar but smaller, there's the also excellent Logitech 915 TKL. Next at number 4 we have Equinix EOD Explorer. The Equinix EOD Explorer is a retro-inspired 80% keyboard that combines vintage design with modern features. It delivers unique and desirable features such as high-quality, colorful PBT keycaps and quiet stabilizers in a compact form factor, with the option to use a 2.4 GHz wireless dongle or Bluetooth connection. The Equinix EOD is an exceptionally good keyboard. There's a remarkable attention to detail here, from the bold, retro design and matching cable, to the use of damping foam and outstanding stabilizers. The result is a keyboard that's truly unique and offers a typing experience that competes with a custom-built mechanical keyboard. Still, that bold design and relatively expensive price isn't for everybody. If you like the form factor but can't afford the EOD, the Keychron K2, while less premium in build, starts at $80 for the version with RGB. The number 5 position is held by Corsair K63 wireless gaming keyboard and lapboard combo. Corsair's K63 keyboard/lapboard combo may have a more cumbersome name than Razer's competing Turret 1, but in many ways, it's a simpler, roomier device that delivers an excellent couch gaming experience at a lower price, $159.99 MSRP. Though at this writing it was selling for about $10 more than the $250 Razer setup. You can also buy the lapboard without the keyboard for $60. Part of that lower price comes from the fact that Corsair doesn't include a mouse, unlike Razer. But as the K63 lapboard includes a standard size mouse pad. You can use any mouse you want. I use the lapboard with Corsair's own Guitar Pro, as well as a few non-gaming Logitech mice without any issue. And thanks to generous padding on the bottom of the lapboard, I was able to game for hours in comfort. My couch's lack of support for my back was an issue long before the K63 lapboard was. One of the lapboard's downsides is that the K63 keyboard, which either comes with the keyboard/laptop bundle or can be bought separately if you buy the lapboard separately, only has blue backlighting. And you can only get it with Cherry MX red switches. So if you feel the need for RGB or clicky switches, you should check out the Razer Turret 1. Battery life for the K63 lapboard is listed at 15 hours at full backlight brightness. I generally got a little less, or up to 75 hours with the lighting off. Charging the keyboard is as easy as plugging into its micro USB port, but you may want to pop the 2 tabs at the back of the lapboard and take the keyboard out first, as the laptop as a whole is rather large and clunky, at over 26 inches long and 10.5 inches wide. Razer's Turret 1 is a bit smaller and easier to stow when you aren't using it, thanks to a slide-out mouse pad. But that also results in a slightly more cramped feel and a smaller mousing area. The Corsair K63 keyboard/lapboard combo, however, offers up as roomy and comfortable a couch gaming experience we've seen yet. Just remember to bring along your own wireless mouse, and be ready to wipe the unit down regularly, as the rubber wrist area and cloth mouse about attract dirt and crumbs and other tiny things easily get lodged in the seams around those parts of the lapboard. The number 6 position is dominated by Asus ROG Falcon MX. The Asus ROG Falcon MX packs just about every feature you could need from a gaming keyboard into as small a space as possible. Thanks to its arrow keys, navigation keys, innovative side touch panel, and wireless macro recording capabilities, you don't have to worry about losing functionality with this board despite its 65% frame. This board also boasts Asus in-house NX switches, which we thought felt noticeably smoother than Cherry MX switches in our review. They also proved a touch louder during our testing, but they should still be a suitable alternative for anyone exhausted with Cherry's and its clone's dominance over the Switch market. Red in here. Brown, tactile, and blue clicky options are all available here. This board does have per-key RGB lighting, although customizing it means navigating Asus clunky or creator software. Making up for that, though, are other premium features like double-shot PBT keycaps and the ability to connect over both USB-C to USB-A cable and 2.4 GHz wireless. Add in the side touch panel's ability to hold up to 5 gesture-based actions, and that makes this an extremely viable board for all sorts of use cases, which isn't something you can always say about 65% keyboards. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Lenovo ThinkPad Trackpoint Keyboard Roman 2. Lenovo's ThinkPad Trackpoint Keyboard Roman 2 looks and feels like it was ripped straight from one of the company's business laptops. The keyboard has the same smile-shaped, springy keys as a ThinkPad laptop, along with the little red Trackpoint pointing stick. The typing and navigation experience is as good as you'll find without a mechanical keyboard and mouse. The Trackpoint Keyboard Roman 2 has both Bluetooth and 2.4 GHz wireless connectivity options, with a physical switch to toggle from one to another. So, if you want to use more than one device at a time, it's easy to switch between, for example, your Windows PC and your Raspberry Pi. That's all for today. We upload computer and accessories product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.